Some 3,800 kilometers from this presidential palace, in the heart of Iceland's picturesque landscape, is a much smaller home in rural Ontario, surrounded by animals and crops, where Iceland's new First Lady grew up.
I think, the stereotype that we're sort of down to earth, open, regular people has really helped.
When the Panama Papers dropped, shaking Iceland's political system, an opportunity arose for history professor Gudni Johannesson to become the Nordic nation's new president, the first in 20 years. This Cinderella story for a small town girl, all sparked by a blind date at Oxford University.
We met in England in graduate school in 1998, fell in love, and ended up moving to and settling in Iceland.
Reed has lived in Iceland for more than a decade, but she still has deep ties to this small community where everyone has been watching the election closely, hoping this day would come.
How great is it to have somebody that comes from our area and to have them in charge of a country?
Everyone that knows them are talking about it, for sure, and everybody knows them.
The Campbells moved to Ashton at the same time as the Reeds. They say this surprise is more than anyone ever imagined.
Well, we have somebody really famous now, First Lady of Iceland. Holy jumping from little town of Ashton. I think it's kind of cool.
Though oceans apart, Reed hopes her new role will help bring her two nations closer together.
By default, by the fact that the head of state's partner is Canadian born and raised, will maybe help raise the profile and help strengthen the relationship.
But Reed will have to wait to make any changes. Her husband still has to be sworn in. Bergeron-Oliver, CTV News, Ottawa.